Well, hello there, Konbawa. Good afternoon to you all. Um, I now will make probably my last video on the spring anime season for 2013 because I already committed to make two, three, or maybe four reviews from anime series that came out this spring season, and this most likely will be the last season I will be reviewing on a weekly basis. Well, with this, I don't want to say that I will not be watching a lot more series, but it's kind of in some way tired to make review a review of all the anime series that came out from the spring season, and maybe and there are also one or two series that I will not but make previews on a weekly basis unless the story demands that I make a weekly preview. That is, if the story does not demand that, probably I will join one or two episodes, or maybe three eventually, and then we'll make a review about that three episodes or two episodes, one after the other. But I will put that review on the same video, obviously. So, these first impressions also, and small review to episodes 1, 2, and 3 is about a series called Suisei no Gargantia, or Gargantia of the Verdurous planet. And it's a series that starts airing at 7th of April this month, and is an anime series directed by Kazuya Morata. There also exists a manga that is written by Wataru Mitogawa. So, this series in the first episode starts with a battle in outer space because at this point, and this is also a series that follows a futuristic way, in a futuristic way, and by the time frame of this series, the human race already departed Earth and is colonizing space, or try to colonize space. And they have formed an alliance. I think it's called the Human Alliance of Space, or the Human Federation in Space, or something similar to that. Sorry, because I don't have right now the right name in my tongue. So this follows. Initially in the first episode we see that the first episode opens with a great battle in outer space against the alien race with mechas and spaceships and so on, and we are acquainted with the main protagonist of the series, with a boy called Lido, or Rido, the way you prefer. I will call it Lido. And his mecha, that is called the Chamber. And in that episode, it's heavily hinted that this guy is a very good soldier and possess a high rating skill sets, and also a high rating death kills. And it's a soldier that I think that in the first episode, Chamber, it's kinda a mecha computer and also a life support mode for the pilot, that is, speaks with him and tells him that if he survives this battle, he will earn a small vacation in some planet to rest because of his death kill rates and because of his skill battles. And apparently survived more than the average soldier. So it's a soldier with great talent. But the battle does not go well for the humans and they are defeated and they are forced to withdraw from the battle camp. And to transport from one place to another, the humans kinda create or use black holes or wormholes to cross across space. And when the enemy, this alien race, is basically destroying the advance of the human fleet, this guy keeps on fighting, allowing several ships of the fleet to withdraw from the battle camp. And then he's kind of saved by his commanding officer that comes to him and tell him that he already do his job and it's time to would also withdraw from the battle. And both go, but they are pursued and the captain stays behind and let the guy cross the portal or the wormhole. However, there is a it, and part of the mechanism that allows the wormhole to work is danified, and the guy ends up being on Earth, and there he kinda falls on the sea, and apparently his mecha is rescued 6 months after that battle from deep sea, and the mecha also preserved his life and so on. And then we see several humans trying to open the mecha, but it's clearly evident that they do not have the technology to allow them to open the mecha. And that's the first episode that ends up with he kidnapping a small girl called Amy and being pursued by the humans, and then the mecha chamber awakens and goes outside, and if I don't remember now exactly how the episode ended, but I think that ended at that stage. Then there goes the second episode that there is small problems between communication because the language this character Ledo speaks is not equal to the language spoken by humans, and it's the chamber that began translating sentences and so on and allows initial communication between these humans and this guy. Then on the second episode there is a situation because one of the characters he gets acquainted in the first, or we get acquainted in the first episode, is a character called Bellows. It's a girl that works on salvage under deep water stuff, because by this time apparently the ancestors of Ledo left Earth because Earth was begun to frozen, and they established themselves on outer space. However, apparently it's explained, I don't remember by whom, and I don't know if it's in the first or the second episode, that after that, after a long time, the ice began to melt and all the land in Earth was covered by water, and the remnants of the humans that are left on Earth are living in kinda huge cities chips, and they make their living going under water and rescue materials, stuff, and something like that from the human civilization that existed before. So, in the second episode, this character Bellows that works on it and is also a mechanic or friend with a blonde mechanic and something like that. Um, her fleet is attacked by pirates, and this character Ledo, as a tanking, decides to help. But when he goes to battle, he destroys that fleet completely and kills all humans. And that is bad because, and is explained in this last episode, the third one, that in this world people do not kill each other or try to not kill each other. Yes, they have weapons, but the weapons are only or mainly for dissuasion, and basically is that way. In that way, they negotiate with other human fleets because it's also explained. I don't know if it's in the first, but probably in the second, that there are also other fleets spread worldwide, and there are also pirate fleets that, and that's the case. A pirate fleet attacked this fleet of the girl Bellows, and this boy helped and killed all, destroyed completely the fleet. And the people in the main fleet, the Gargantia, was pretty shocked because they do not believe that this guy could come from outer space and could have so advanced mecha. And then in this third episode, the apparently the commander of that fleet, the main commander, a girl or a woman called Lukaje, tries to attack the fleet of Gargantia as vengeance, and the high-ranking members of the fleet decided to request this character his help, but explain him to for him do not kill humans. So he decides to destroy the guns of the weapons of or the cannons, and tries to spare all humans, but destroys the ships, the motors, and so on. Then right after the end of the episode, this woman Lukash also comes to the battle and tries to take on the commanding officer of the Gargantia fleet, but she is stopped by this character Lido, and he tries to make her surrender, but she does not. And then he throws is it's not exactly a mecha, but or is a mecha, but old mecha or something like that. That mainly it's not, he does not flies without propellers and so on. The technology is different, and is more slow and so on. And he throws her at the sea, and he is saw as a hero and something like that. So I like this series, like the opening episodes, like the music, and well, that's all. Stay well, peace, see you soon.